figure it out on the way. Like, all we'd be missing would be that. We are on the way to the Cuilcagh Way. And by on the way, I mean sitting in the car on the way. That was perfectly choreographed. We are doing a traditional Tough Souls way by starting 4 hours later than we meant to. But yeah. We're here, walking, again, for the first time in a long time. We are doing our very first segment of the Ulster Way. So we're going to do what we're going to call the Cuilcagh Way. So we're starting here in Cuilcagh. We're going to walk about 12 to 15 kilometres to the place we're going to stay this evening, which is called Florence Court. And then we're going to, tomorrow, go up Cuilcagh from Florence Court and back down Cuilcagh on this side to return to here. So super chill. I don't think it's even going to be 30k that we're doing. We could have done it in one day, but we were like, well, why don't we enjoy it a bit more and like try and sort of really get back into doing multi-day hikes. So hopefully that'll be fun. There's the truck. It's going to be fun. But today we're literally doing 12 kilometers. So it's kind of just a long walk. So we'll be back here probably around this time tomorrow to walk back the direction we just came, but we will be able to stop for a coffee at the cafe in the Marble Arch Caves, which will be great. It's open until 4, so now we know. We'll keep that in mind. Yeah, so far honestly it's been really nice walking. It's been all this like nice little gravel paths next to a gorgeous glen. It was great, really nice. 2 kilometers on a road now, then we head back off road, and then I think we're off roading for the rest of the day. Sounds cool.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
Okay.
Look at us walking again.
Day 1 was indeed about 12 kilometres. It took us about 3 hours to walk across the low foothills between the Marble Arch Caves and Florence Court. That evening we walked into the estate and out the other side to a B&B that we stayed in that night.
I have the difference here on mine. See how underneath the trail there's like a dotted brown line?
Yeah.
And here's the solid one.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Yes.
It's actually morning this time. We've succeeded in having an early start, i.e. it's 10 o'clock. 10:17.
But we have walked
Yeah, we've already done some walking.
a couple of
And it
Ks.
was the earliest time we could have a breakfast.
Yeah.
So we actually stayed at a B&B last night, which
Mm.
was terrifying because it's the first time we've not stayed in our own bed in 2 years. No, it was great. That's part of our new we're going to have a chill time of it philosophy. If we have the option to stay inside and we feel like it, we're just going to do it instead of being worried about not being true pro hikers. Because we're just going to have a nice time.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're on the grounds of Florence Court.
Yeah.
Is it Florence Court House or is
Yeah.
the whole place called Florence Court?
So I think the area is Florence Court. That's Florence Court House.
Anyway, we're there. It's nice. It's actually so nice that we're probably going to come back to it.
Yeah.
Not walking, because it's quite a big grounds. There's like a nice walled garden and stuff like that. That we're just
Mhm.
not going to have enough time to properly.
Yeah. See today.
Yeah, exactly. Like take in. So we'll come back and see it another time. I think it's going to be really nice.
Yeah.
So we've a long way to go today. Actually, our plan today is to go up the back of Cuilcagh.
Yes.
Cuilcagh is the high point of Fermanagh and Cavan. So yeah, it's kind of onwards today. I feel like it's actually pretty good walking weather today. It's like not raining, but it's also not really, really sunny. So we're kind of sitting in between it being like
Yeah. Goldilocks weather.
yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're just gonna keep walking on this like lovely little forest path. Well, I think as far as I know, we're off road the whole day today. I don't think there's a single meter of road until the far side of the boardwalk,
Ooh,
which is pretty cool.
that is very cool.
Yeah. This behind me is an Irish yew. It's actually the Irish yew. The tree only propagates via cuttings, so this is the progenitor of all Irish yew trees pretty much in the world. There was an Irish yew found in the 1700s on the slopes of Cuilcagh, and two of them actually brought here. This one survives, and every other Irish yew tree comes from this Irish yew tree. That's basically what I was going to say. It's kind of an interesting tree. There you go. This looks pretty incredible.
I think the electric band cut my sandwich in half.
Right. Quite adventurous though. It's a very adventurous trail.
Mm.
As they go, What's the bottom spread?
This might be about on vinegar. That's it. Okay, so we're maybe 1 kilometre from Cuilcagh, from the peak, and it looks pretty straightforward when you're looking at a 2D map, when you have that in the background, it's kind of it's going to be a fun climb, I think. I can see the next 2 way markers, so we'll deal with whatever comes after that when we get there.
I can say without a doubt that was the sketchiest climb we've done all of those years. I don't regret it, it's a lot of fun, but I absolutely cannot recommend that climb unless you're a really experienced hiker and willing for a scramble. Oh my god, that was unreal. Very steep climb. I think we climbed about 150, 200 meters in the space of about 200 meters. So you're really genuinely going straight up.
I'm so glad that the cloud has only blown in now. Like ideally the cloud would not blow in at all and we'd have views the whole time. But I'm really glad that we were able to see the whole way up.
Yeah, in low visibility this especially is not a way to go.
Yeah, it's a very cliff heavy mountain.
There's a fox. We are
Back at the Marble Arch Caves.
indeed back at the Marble Arch Caves.
Which means we're only about 2, maybe 3k
Yeah,
from the car.
yeah, which is great
Yeah.
because that's where I left my dry socks. Yeah,
What a trail.
what a trail. Really didn't expect to get such a above average trail out of the gate like that.
Yeah.
But it was good. It's really good. Yeah, it was good, wasn't it? I agree.
Yeah, it was a good one. It really was a good one, actually.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah.
So little road. Now,
Yeah.
to be fair, we skipped a bit from Blackline.
There is a 5 kilometre arm into the town of Blackline that we have not done because it's just 5 kilometres long road to get to the loop and then you do the loop.
Yeah.
So we decided to just park at the Cuilcagh Glen and do the loop from there because that's where the loop starts, more or less.
There is a bus to Blackline. There's actually several buses that go in and around Blackline.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
if you're a bus bound person,
Yes.
You can walk from Blackline. It's only 5k of road. It's going to be fine. And
Yeah.
there's a decent verge on it and stuff. Most of the way you'll be fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was so little road.
Yeah.
It was very boggy, like very across bog. It was quite an adventurous one. Not one I would recommend to everybody. Definitely one if you're looking for like some work. It's a good one. And I'm really glad we did it over 2 days instead of doing it all in one.
Yeah.
In theory, we could do it in one day.
Yeah.
But it'll be pretty hard, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we have the stamina for that at the moment.
The climb up Cuilcagh is genuinely very, very, very energetic.
Yeah.
It's extremely energetic. And so much of the walk on that side is bog.
Yeah, you can't really go very fast.
You've literally got, I think, 5 kilometres of bog prior to the ascent. And it's just slow. Yeah, it's just real slow.
Yeah.
But very good.
Yeah.
Very, very good. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah. So our first trail of the Ulster Way gets a pretty big thumbs up, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. Just make sure you know what you're doing on this one.
Yeah.
Make sure you bring a map.
Yeah.
Make sure you bring enough stuff for you, like,
Yeah.
yeah. And have mountain rescue on speed dial for that ascent at Cuilcagh.
No, be prepared enough that you don't need mountain rescue.
No, that's for sure.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I'm kidding.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, you've got the fruit pastilles. She's trying to get me to keep it short by rolling them in front of me.
I'm trying to slowly get to eat them all before you're finished talking.
What else is there?
I think distance-wise, it's going to have been around 37 kilometres by the time we reach the car.
Yeah,
So,
from
yeah.
Cuilcagh. So
Yeah.
if you were walking in and out of Blackline, an extra 10k on that, so about 50k from there. So fairly serious. I think the only real spot to stay as well is in Florence Court.
Yeah.
So that's kind of your best bet.
The trail that we walked around Florence Court itself was
true.
about like 7 to 10k of trails just within the Florence Court estate.
That you definitely don't have to do. There's a
No.
shortcut. They even signpost it
Yeah.
to avoid going through all the Florence Court stuff.
Yeah.
I would recommend doing it, but if you are going to do this in one day, you're probably not going to want to do the Florence Court section.
Even though there's some really gorgeous walking in there.
Beautiful, really, really good. So nice that we're definitely going to come back and see it again.
Yeah, I'd love to go see that
100%. And Marble Arch as well.
again. We haven't been into the caves.
Yeah,
So
I'm so excited to come back and do
Yeah.
like this whole place. I genuinely, I think the Marble Arch Caves kind of get overlooked. It's incredible. Like, what an amazing place.
yeah.
Yeah, so that and Florence Court together we'll hopefully go and do in an upcoming day. And get to like enjoy more of it. That's kind of sometimes the downside with walking. You can't spend. It's not as easy to spend a whole day somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it is and it isn't. You just if there's a campsite, you can spend a whole day somewhere and
Indeed. Yeah. Not
yeah.
that there is this time.
no.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it's good. It's a good trail. But difficult.
Yeah.
Difficult. Yeah. And not just because we're unfit from having sat down for a year and a half. Yeah, and adventurous.
Yes.
Know what you're doing if you're going to do this one.
Yeah, especially the north section.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
We'll
it.
give any other thoughts after the car.
Yes. Okay. We're going to make it back to the car.
Yeah.
Let's go find a pint. The great thing about this place is that we're close enough that we can actually just drive to our actual local back in Roscommon.
Yeah.
Okay. Trail done. And also High Point done.
Yeah.
In fact, of 2 counties. So we're very productive all of a sudden.